Thank you, everyone. I'm Jerry Bottcher, and I am Erik Bottcher's father. And I know what most of you are thinking right now. Most of you are thinking, has he ever been told he looks like Bill Clinton? The answer to that question is yes, he has. He has been told that for the past 33 years. Mark Twain once said that good speeches, great speeches, have a very short beginning and a shorter ending, and they should be placed as closely together as possible. Got a great speech here. I hope I can get through it. This is a pretty emotional day. Not long ago, I spoke at Erik's inauguration for City Council. And here we are, not long thereafter, for his inauguration for the New York State Senate. I've been asked, what do you think is next? And I don't know. But I do know that last Christmas, Chuck Schumer sent Erik a fruit basket. And Mayor Mandani, Erik's birthday is in 2 months. And he doesn't own a car. For those of you who know Erik well, you know that he comes from a very closely knit, loving family. And I'm so happy that they've joined me today. Down from Asheville, North Carolina, is his sister and the apple of her daddy's eye, Lauren, and her close friend, Marty Benson. Marty, you behave. And Erik's youngest son, Evan, and his incredible wife, Caitlin. And of course, the center pin of our family and the absolute rock of my life is Erik's mom and my wife, Linda. I should tell you, this July marks Linda's and my 55th wedding anniversary. "55 wonderful years, really. 55 storybook years. 55 long, very long years. Obviously, Linda and I were married very young. I was 14 and she was 10, which is yet another great reason to live in the mountains of upstate New York. And you know, throughout all of those years, those many decades, although we had a few heated arguments and a couple of disagreements, never once was there ever a hint of separating, not even for a day or two. Well, maybe 3. Okay, a week. Certainly there was never any discussion about separating or, God forbid, divorce. We did, however, on several occasions consider murdering each other. But never separating. Okay, so now to Erik. What a story. I mean, geez. Erik, you were our firstborn child, and you had absolutely nothing to do with that. That was entirely your mom and dad's doing. And looking back, we had a lot of doings back then. But although having no involvement with your arriving into this world, Erik, it's what you've done and accomplished since you arrived that has placed you in the position we celebrate today. You are an absolute poster child of what can happen with a lifetime of hard work and self-reliance. Just looking around, Erik was born in a community and raised in a community not much larger than 2 or 3 times the size of this audience. And here you are. And you all know that as a teenager, and not long after entering high school, Erik realized that there was something about him that was a bit different than his peers. And that something created some issues for Erik, some serious issues. Issues serious enough that they nearly cost him his life on several occasions. When I was in high school, and about his age at that time, I had a bully in my grade. He weighed 215 pounds, and I weighed 145 pounds. And that son of a bitch scared the hell out of me every day. I had no father at the time. My father died when I was 13 years old. So I had no one to turn to. One bully. Erik had 13. Every morning when his mom and I waved goodbye to him on that school bus in front of the house, we had no idea of the pain waiting for him, not only on that bus, but when he arrived at school. He never told us much about that experience until much later. And he certainly never gave me the names of who those idiots were. And it's a good thing, because I would have strangled those stupid, dumb little bastards with my bare hands. And now, fast forward to today, and decades later, several of those idiots are now adult, stupid, dumb bastards. And they stop me on the street occasionally because they follow, like many people up there, they follow Erik on Facebook and frequently in the newspapers. And when they stop me, they apologize to me for what they put Erik through. And they ask me to forward those same apologies to my son. You won, Erik. You won. And the reason is because you are a winner. That's why. You're a good, decent, kind, hardworking, caring winner. It's as simple as that. Mark Twain also said, if you ever get choked up during a speech, take a short break, take a deep breath, look out at your audience, and imagine all of them naked. Ooh. Boy. You should see yourselves. Oh, Erik. Like father, like son, hey, Erik? Okay. You can put your clothes back on. Hey, you two. No. I said put your clothes back on. Come on. In closing, thankfully, I know, and on behalf of my family and me, we sincerely thank all of you for selecting Erik as your district's new state senator. He will represent you well, in fact, extremely well. You can count on that. And that is a promise from this very proud and loving father. Thank you very much.
Let's hear it for Erik Bottcher, everybody.